So in this video, you're going to see a map. This map is basically my life. This is what I do. The whole situation's really convoluted. Laura, we maybe see each other 3 days a week. She lives in Ventura. I work up here, and it just works. Stella can get watched and everything. But this video is just going to show what a day in the life is of what I do. Another thing, Diego, he didn't want to be on camera, but maybe I can finesse him into on camera some other video. But thanks for watching, and hope you guys enjoy. Say hi.
What's up?
Say I'm Diego.
I'm Diego, the best fix. And no wait, that's wrong.
Night. Yeah, basically that is what majority of my days look like. You know, it's really busy, but in that chaos I have somewhat of a routine, you know. And routines are so good, you know. They just get you focused and going, you know. Like I try to get up at least like 2 hours before my workday starts. And in those 2 hours, you know, I'll read, I'll write, I'll see what I need to do for the day, I'll work out, and then I just get after it once that clock hits the time where I start work. But if you can get anything from this video, you know, I tried to encourage you to try to balance your life, you know, between work, family, and friends, and what's like really important with that. You know, that's why we do what we do, why we work so hard, is so we can be doing things that we want to be doing. And that's always been my problem. You know, my wife kind of has to gut check me sometimes, where she's like, hey, like, you need to take a break, you need to hang out with us. And in the moment, sometimes I get frustrated, but in the perspective of it all, like, my wife is just like a genius, because I do need those times, you know, those times to just kind of decompress and be in the moment and realize what's really important, just with family and friends and stuff like that. But one thing that reminds me of that situation, my dad, he told me this quote. I don't know exactly where he got it from, but it basically says this. It's go to bed the CEO and wake up as the employee. And what that means is, at the end of the day, you know, put yourself in like a CEO position and evaluate how you did during the day, you know, with what you wanted to accomplish. Did you accomplish it, or did you kind of just let the day slip away from you? I've found that personally, it just helps me a lot. You know, like before I go to bed every night, I like to write down what I need to do for the next day, kind of in a list form. And then throughout that day, I just check it off, and it's just really satisfying. And then the part as an employee, waking up as an employee, you know, you wake up and you get after it. You know, you have your checklist, and you're thinking about the evaluation you gave yourself the day prior, and you just go, you know. And I'm a really competitive guy, and I like having kind of a competition with myself, you know, like, oh, well, I'm going to do a lot better than myself when I did yesterday, you know, and I kind of one up myself, and I think that's healthy, you know, and it kind of just gets me going, you know. And even when I get to the point of where I want to be, obviously I want financial freedom, so, you know, I have time to do these things with my family and whatnot. But I think even when I get to that point, like, I enjoy the grind or the hustle or the work, whatever you want to call it. I really do. It just kind of gives me a sense of purpose and makes me feel like I'm actually accomplishing what I want to accomplish. But yeah, so just that if you can get anything out of it, is just balance. Just balance your time and your time management. There's a guy that I've been watching on YouTube. I don't know the exact name. I'll try to put a link down below. Really good videos. But this guy, what he does is 90-minute spurts of just focused hard work. Like, I mean, really focused. Like, he turns off his phone, he locks his door, and he just gets after it. And then after the 90 minutes, he takes about 20 minutes just to kind of decompress, you know, reads a little bit, drinks a cup of coffee, hangs out with his friends or family. And I mean, I haven't tried it. I'd like to, but that's how he does his whole day, just an hour and a half at a time. And that's how he gets through his things, through his tasks throughout the day. And it seems to be working for him. So I'll give that a try, and I'll let you guys know how it goes. Or if you can do it yourself and then see how it goes. But yeah, if you enjoyed this video, if you find value in my video, I'll keep them coming. But if you can hit that like button and subscribe, that would mean the world to me. It just helps me out with this channel. And then next week, I'm going to be interviewing my buddy Rob. He's actually my mentor in the mortgage world. Really smart guy, really cool guy. He has a pretty cool story of how he got into the mortgage business and how he's become successful now. So yeah, that's next week. But thanks for joining me, and I'll see you guys next time.